Welcome back, everyone. Well, as you know, in our democracy, we really have two leading parties, the Republican and the Democratic Party. However, you might want to know that the third largest political party in our country are the Libertarians. Now, if you are politically aware at all and you are following all the debates, people like Rand Paul have a lot of libertarian parts of their philosophy incorporated in their positions. And we found out that in Warren County, the Libertarian Party is going to make a foothold. They're going to make a presence. And joining me today is the temporary chair of the Libertarian Party in Warren County, Christopher Schmidt. Welcome, Chris.
Hi, Jesse.
Very nice to have you here.
You as well.
You know, a phrase we hear so often today, used to hear the phrase gridlock. Now you hear the phrase deadlock, meaning the two major political parties, Republican and Democratic parties, don't even talk to each other anymore. This is a very dangerous situation for democracy. The Libertarians have a very specific platform. What do the Libertarians stand for?
Very generally, it's minimum government and more power for the individual, more rights for the individual, more freedom.
Gotcha. Now that sounds to me like some of the founding principles of our democracy to start with, right?
Yeah, definitely the ideals of the founders were to give the individual more right, more say over the monarch versus the monarch telling them what to do. And right. In our democratic republic, I think that we're aiming for that more and more. It's a trial and error basis, and I think we're growing and progressing towards that.
Well, you know, you hear when they refer to democracy in general, you always hear the phrase, you know, it's a messy thing to start with. Well, it's supposed to be, because a lot of voices are trying to be heard, you know, and the idea there, and, you know, I had followed a lot of what Ron Paul did, what Rand Paul did, and like I'm saying, a lot pieces of their philosophy were based in a lot of the libertarian philosophy of individual rights and whatever. What made you want to start the Libertarian Party here in Warren County?
Well, there's a lot of issues that aren't being addressed by the two-party system. I think a lot of people want a new vehicle for their voices to be heard, and the Libertarian Party in Warren County, I think, could be that voice.
Right, got you. A lot of tension in politics today.
Definitely.
Right, and again, we don't editorialize here, but it's really hard not to notice that on one side, the word socialist is a dirty word. On the other side, billionaires is a dirty word. You know, and it never seems to be, in any of the debates that we went through on the Republican side of the party, there never seemed to be that middle ground. There never seemed to be that respect for the individual. Definitely. Make a certain group of people angry, right? Okay, well, that doesn't really work, you know? Give other people hope, but false hope, that doesn't work, you know? So, you know, where do we stand, you know? How do you feel about that?
It's about finding that common ground and trying to realize that our democratic republic is all of ours, our freedom is all of ours as well, and we should balance that out and have some kind of mutualism within our society instead of this polarization. It's really dividing us, and it's not getting us anywhere.
The phrase that kind of strikes me immediately is self-empowerment.
I agree.
You know,
self-determination is a huge part of the society, and
that's right.
We need to embrace that again. And these other words, socialist or capitalism, some of these are really distorting some of the simple human relationships that we have and how we go about them every day. I think that's what we need to focus on, especially locally. Yeah,
and it seems to me that, and I've read a lot about the libertarians, you know, you go through something like a recession, like we did in 2008, 2009. That really pulls at the fiber of our democracy. I watched a very interesting documentary last night about Jackie Robinson, and it pulled us back to the 60s. Yeah. And there was a lot of social unrest at that time, but you see that social unrest repeating itself now, probably as a result of so many people being hurt during the recession, trying to find a voice again, coming back and feeling that they're not being heard.
Agreed. Yeah, definitely. And now government spending is out of control, and they're trying to pay for this government spending through higher taxes. If we lower the taxes, bring some more economic power back to the people, this encourages people to start their own businesses and maybe pay for their college.
That's right.
So on and so forth.
Something I think you know something about, right? You're paying off your college loans, right? All right, so you're going to try to get a foothold in Warren County. There's a meeting coming up, correct?
Tonight.
That everyone's invited to. When is
Everybody. Tonight is the first one. We're going to try to make it the second Tuesday, hopefully second or third. You'll have to check our Facebook and all that every month. So,
good opportunity for people to get in there and hear what the party has to offer.
Yeah, come and learn.
Right? Come and learn,
and
right.
Engage within the community. And I think it's a great opportunity for anybody who feels marginalized in this society, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, or just a free thinker. I believe the Libertarian Party encourages culture diversity and new ideas. So,
You know, someone had said to me once about libertarians, they said, think of the word liberty.
Exactly.
You know, hence libertarians. And again, I just want to cycle back. It's the third largest political party in the country. It's got quite a following. It really does. Where is the meeting going to be held?
Rock Hill down in Glens Falls.
Rock Hill Bakery, right
House,
downtown Glens Falls, right. Will that be the regular meeting place, you think?
So far, that's where it will be. If there's any updates, right through Facebook or the internet, and we'll be exchanging ideas through there as well. So,
now, Christopher, looking down the road, what is the Libertarian Party hoping to do? Is it going to start? You know, where are you going to start?
We're definitely going to maintain a local presence and hopefully start right in the government, on the government boards next year, and win a candidate or two, and keep moving forward just as any political party, keep fundraising, keep organizing, keep educating people. So,
right. Well, that's a democratic way, right?
Yeah,
it sounds very grassroots to me.
Yes, we have to start from the bottom up, I think. This is how we get people involved, hear the issues, go door to door. It's a lot of treading the pavement kind of stuff, you know, like just getting out there and doing the work, you know, that some people don't want to do. So we all have to keep doing our part, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I know you're very dedicated about this. It's very impressive. You know, I think the takeaway here is, regardless of whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, an Independent, you might already be a Libertarian, to find out more about it. You know, here you're going to have meetings in Glens Falls. Tuesday nights, you can go to the Facebook page. What is the Facebook page?
Facebook.com/Warren County Libertarians.
Okay, Warren County Libertarians. And find out more about it, right?
And you can contact me at 518-307-2695 or email warrencountylibertarians@gmail.com.
Okay, so, warrencountylibertarians@gmail.com.
Correct. So.
Good. All right, Christopher, well, it's very nice to meet with you. We're going to have you back.
Jesse.
We'll check in from time to time to find out how the agenda is going.
Thank you.
And what you're up to. And thank you for taking your part in our democracy.
Thank you as well.
You know, that's what it's about, messy as it is.
Thank you, brother.
Christopher, very nice to meet you. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.